So stock split and another corporate actions where what happens, company split the number of shares. In bonus, they give you free shares to you directly. In stock split, they split the share into X or whatever ratio they decide based on that. Say 1:1 ratio, then their share number of share will increase from 1 to 2. And total number of shares, suppose they have 10,000, that will come to 20,000. So what is difference between stock split and stock no bonus share, right? In both, number of shares are increasing and share price is getting reduced, and our total investment is same. So what is difference between bonus share and stock split? So to understand that, we should understand something called face value. Okay, so if you go and check, every share will have a some x value, face value. Okay, face value is different than market price. So if you see, I have taken Reliance here, and there are a lot of parameters, right? We will talk about all this later, but for now, let's focus on the face value and the market price. So Reliance share face value is right now 10 rupees, and their market price is 2,393 rupees, right? This is the price, market price. If you want to buy or sell, you will be able to sell at this price. But actual as per company, one share is worth 10 rupees. So in bonus share, this face value will not change. It will remain same because they are converting reserve money into the bonus. So number of shares will increase. Okay, but face value will not change. But in case of a stock split, this face value will change. It will reduce. Okay, so if they say that 1 by 1, then means it's getting doubled. So this will change to 5 rupees. Face value will become 5 rupees. So say, for example, I had a share of what you call Trident. Okay, that time face value was 10 rupees and company's share price was 70 rupees. Then they came up with concept of split, and they split the stock by 10 ratio 1. So for each stocks, they gave 10 stocks, and their 70 rupees price has come down to 7 rupees by 10. Okay. So in that case, face value also became 1 rupee. Okay. Let's see what is face value of Trident. Yeah, face value of Trident is 1 rupee now. Earlier it was 10 rupees. So this is the main difference between stock split and bonus. In bonus, face value will remain unchanged, and uh, stock split face value get divided in the same ratio what they give the bonus. Hope you understand this difference.
But why they do stock split?
Stock split they do for two reasons. One, that as I said, right, it becomes more liquid. Shares become more liquid in the market. There will be more number of shares, so volume will increase. Transaction on that particular company's share will increase, and it will be more reachable for the general public. So as I said, MRF shares, right?
Expensive shares, okay.
Yeah, no one will buy. Like very rich people or people who are like
Okay.
big investors, they will buy. Like retail
Okay.
investor like you and me cannot buy, right?
Okay.
That is one reason. Other reason is it it adjusts the financial ratios. Financial ratios in the sense that P ratio, EPS,
Okay.
that get changed. So we will talk about EPS and P ratio in the next session. But like no, P ratio is directly related to the number of share and the current market price of share. So that improves. So adjust their financial ratios. They and do this stock split. Other things, what happens, suppose you are looking into the IT companies. Okay, so all the IT companies, suppose they are trading around 500, and there is one IT company which is trading around 5,000. So that huge difference, right? They want to bring their share price compared to their peers same at that level. So what they come out, they do the stock split to come into the competition, or like no, to have a same sentiments in the public. That okay, if you say that TCS is like, people say TCS share is 3,000, so it's costly, but Wipro share is around 300, so it will be uh, cheaper. So more people will be buying. So that remove that sentiments, or to bring the share price to compare to their peers, they do the stock split. Otherwise, stock split and bonus like concept are exactly the same thing.
Okay. This is nothing but the fraction made by the company itself.
Right. They entire shares they will fraction it out. Yes, in the same
And
ratio.
one more thing, it is always better when you say the stock price. If it is 500, first we have to see what is its face value. Only based on that only we can maybe
E-
1 rupee face value of 500, 10 rupees face value of 500. Lot of
right.
difference, right?
Basically, we should look into the market cap. So, company is big or small, we should decide based on the market cap. So market cap, we'll talk about that in the next session. So basically say one pizza you have, right? One circle pizza you have, and you divide it into 6 pieces. So one piece will be bigger, and then you say that one pizza I will divide into the 12 piece. So every piece will become half. So price you see in that concept, the how many pieces company has been divided. So we should look, and actually that pizza is big or small. How we will know? Total like volume if you calculate, then we'll know that pizza is big or small, right? Not the piece size of piece. So if they know how many numbers of shares, their pieces we are dividing pizza based on that. That is like total pizza you can consider as a market cap, and each slice you can consider as a that shares price of shares. I will talk more in detail how we can understand market cap and share price in the next session, where we'll be talking about all these ratios. So in the stock split also, like number of shares will be increasing 1/2. Then what happens? Say you have in this example, what they have done, 20 shares and of 1,000 rupees. Then they divided, so you will get 40 shares, and price will come to the 500. But your total investment value will remain same. So 20 into 1,000, 20,000, and 40 into 500 is also 20,000. So your total investment or company's net worth will be the remain same. Only that stock price and number of shares will adjust. Okay. Then this is also one concept. Or no, a company does reverse stock split. So they merge the shares, and I have seen this rarely. I have not seen it so far in 5-6 years if this has happened. But they do. Companies sometimes do the reverse stock split. Why they do? So their shares suppose become very cheap. 1 rupee, 2 rupee it has become, and there is lot of shares in the floating in the market, right? Free shares. So what they do to look it better, like the same that around their peers, to bring the price around their peers, they merge also. They merge the shares. So in that case, what happens? Number of shares reduce and price increase. Something similar happened in right now in Seven Guard, say, no Seven Guard. So they rebrand and they rename their company. And currently, if you see JHS, let me bring to the JHS, yeah, JHS, right? So if you see JHS share is trading around 25 rupees right now, and I have around 400 shares in my portfolio. So recently they have announced that they are rebranding their company. Some event happened, and they will be now saying one share will be around 40 rupees, something like that. So they are kind of doing this reverse stock split. Okay, so for 400 shares, I will be getting 40 shares now divided by 10 they have done. So 40 share I will be getting for that 400 shares, and share price will adjust based on that. So I am waiting for that when it will reflect in my portfolio. As of now, it has not reflected, but this
The
has
face
happened.
value will remain same. The it will be merged. Number of shares will be merged.
So they're not doing exact reverse stock reversal, but they are doing some rebranding. So they are
Mhm.
selling out something, and some portion they are renaming. So their stock face value will not change in this case, but in actual reverse stock split, face value will also change. Okay, so this is stock split and reverse stock split.
But
Then we
normally, what we saw the example is the
mm,
face value either will be 1 to 10 only, right, or 100 also.
no 10. If you say that you have applied for Tata IPO, right? Tata Tech
Mhm.
IPO. If you say the company face value will be 10 rupees. In the beginning, it
Okay.
will be 10 rupees. Then whenever they give the stock split, or what you call not
But
bonus share, stock split, yeah, stock split, if they give, they divide it. So if any company whose face value is 1 rupee, they cannot further split. 1 rupee is
correct.
minimum face value a company will have. So it will not divide further. So any company, normally what they do, companies, they bring 10 rupees to 5 rupees, then 2 rupees, then 1 rupee.
Okay. Okay.
After 1 rupee, they can give bonus share, but they cannot give stock split. So it will
If
be always,
the 10 rupees face value also can go up to 100.
no. It is fixed.
Only 10 rupees.
10 rupees.
Last is 10. Okay,
Yes.
between 1 to 10.
Yes. And it will not be in fraction.
Okay, no
It
fraction. Okay,
No fraction. It
1
will
to
not
10.
be like
Okay.
8.5 or 7.5 like
Yeah.
that. No.
Whole numbers 1 to 10.
Yes. So I mostly have seen 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, and 10 rupee. So if any company announce stock split and they are at 10 rupee face value, then there are different options that they can go for 1/1, 1/5, or 1/10. Okay. So that is about the stock split. Then come to the one more interesting concept called buyback. Okay. So in the buyback, what happens? Company buy their own shares from the shareholders. Okay. And recently, buyback TCS has announced buyback. So in buyback, say a company is trading, say Infosys. Infosys is trading at 1500, and they will say that their shareholders give me no your shares on 1500. So you will not give your shares on 1500, right? Because it's already trading in the market at 1500. So in buyback, what they do, company normally comes with the higher price. So right now, if you see when buyback for TCS was announced, it was trading around 3200 something, and company came up with the price of 1400 4150 rupees. So company will be buying TCS share at 4150 rupees from their shareholders, whoever wants to no give sell their share to the company. Okay, so always buyback comes at a higher price, and there are two ways to bring the buyback. Okay, so one way is tender offer buyback, another is open market buyback. So let's consider first open market buyback. So on open market buyback, company says that we will be buying our own share from retail investors, not directly, but through market. So like you and me buys the shares from the market. That way they will be placing order and they will be buying the shares from the market. So you will don't have to do anything. They will be buying and you will not get direct benefit because they are buying like a retail investor, you and me. They will no, you will not even come to know that they are buying. How you will come to know whether they are buying or not is like they announce in the no beforehand, from this date we are going to buy this many number of shares for the next 6 months, or they will say that price. So recently Infosys has done the buyback from open market. So what they did, they said that we are going to buy Infosys share uh, quantity, I don't know. They announced the, don't remember a quantity they had announced this much shares from open market up to the price 1700. So up to the price 1700 goes when no stock price reaches to 1700, they will stop buying and they will be buying up to 6 months. So slowly they will buy. At that time, stock price was around 1300, and every day they were buying the stocks whenever they feel like buy. They used to buy. So slowly stock price will go and adjust up around 1700 in that case, but you will not come to know when they are buying or no when they are not buying. So this open market buyback happened for the 6 months, and the quantity they announce and the price they announce, up to this price we are going to buy. So mostly
How,
seen
what is the procedure for this? How do we sell it if we want to sell, or what is the procedure? It's just like
in
IPO, is that the
no in
this thing?
No, in open market buyback, you don't even know that they are buying. So nothing will happen. Your share price automatically, slowly, it will increase. The same way it is increasing or decreasing now, the same way. So in open market for retail investor, they don't have to do anything. There is no action. You can't do anything
Okay.
about it. That's why people like more
Okay.
tender offer. In tender offer, what happens? They say that we will be buying shares from the shareholders. And then what they do, they announce the price and the date, like X date, the way we had in bonus and dividend, right? On this particular date, if you have a share of TCS or any company which they are announcing the buyback, you can sell your share directly to the company and they will give you link. Okay, so in that link you need to go and apply how many shares you want to sell.
Okay. Okay.
So what happens,
They
say
send it on mail, huh? Yeah, they send you mail to all the shareholders.
yes, they will
The
send.
link.
Yeah, they send link to the into the mail, or also you can go and no visit their website. So there will be website called KFin, and there are like where we apply the IPO kind of thing, right? The same way, even your broker, you can go and do the buyback. So when there will be some star in that, okay, and you can
Okay.
click and then you can go that detail and you can see the buyback link. So you can sell your share. So when buyback happens, what happens, you should have a share on the date X date they have given. So that date if you have a share, you can sell it to the higher price. Okay, other thing is that now TCS says that they will buy 5 lakh shares, suppose, or they will say that some amount, this much amount worth share we will be buying, and say that 10, they said 5 lakhs people no shares we will buy from our stakeholders or shareholders. But 10 lakhs people comes out and they said 10 lakh people, no shares are there to be sold. So they cannot buy 10 lakhs, right? Everyone's share they will not buy. So what they will do, they will set a ratio that no whatever people are applying, only 50% or one fourth only we will be buying. So you cannot sell all your share at that higher price. only the limited share will be sold. So right now for TCS, what they are saying, 1/4 of whatever you apply company will be buying. So that ratio is coming to the.
This TCS is a tender offer of buyback. Oh,
Yes,
TCS done.
it's a tender offer. In December 1st, they will give the link. They will open for the no buyback. So right, that's why like TCS share, if you see, it has gone up to 3,500. It was when they announced it was around 3,200. Now it has gone to 3,500 plus, and by the time that 1st December, it will be around that 4,000 rupees, because this price automatically adjusts. People start buying right when they say that tender offer company is going to buy at 14,100. 4,100, then people start buying. So market automatically get adjusted to that price. And sometimes people don't even sell their shares because uh, that price after sometimes crosses above that. And why
Okay.
company brings buyback is when they feel that market value, right? Market value of their share is much less than the actual price. The whatever actual price supposed to happen, if it is less than that, then they bring this concept called buyback. So they believe that okay, our share price is no worth 5,000, it is trading at 3,000. Then they use their reserved money to buy back. And what they do after buying back, they destroy those shares. So suppose that there are 100 shares in the market, and they say that we will buy 10 shares. So they will buy 10 shares in the from the retail investor, and total number of shares of the no free float share in the market will become 90, right? And company worth will be the same, that 100 rupees company will be 100, but number of shares will reduce to 90, from 100 to 90. Then actual share value will increase, right? Because that 100 rupees will be divided by 90 now, the opposite of that dividend or bonus thing. So individual shares value increase in case of buyback. If people have bought the shares long back or very lower price, then they sometimes sell. Like I had bought this TCS share around 3,100. Average price is around 3,100, and now they are ready to buy it for 4,100. So I may apply for that, and whatever is sold at higher price, it's good for me. So that is how happens. So buyback company buy their own shares, and there are two ways to do the buyback: a tender offer and open market offer. Open market offer, we don't have to do anything, and we can't do anything about it. Tender offer, we need to go and apply to sell our shares if we have already on the X date. And when buyback, no, we try apply for sell our shares, it doesn't mean that all the shares will be sold. It will be adjusted based on the number of how many number of people are ready to sell their shares. So it's not necessary all the shares will be sold. It depends on the ratio. They come up with the ratio. Okay, so we understand. The next thing is rights issue. In the rights issue, what happens? So I told you, right, why we bring the buyback. Companies bring the buyback. Company bring the buyback when they feel that their share value of the stock is much more cheaper than no actual price. So that you can consider that opportunity for buying the stock also. Like company itself is buying at higher price and it is trading at lower price. That means it is good opportunity for you to buy also if you don't have share at that time, because you are getting at cheaper price. Then comes rights issue. Rights issue is another corporate actions where corporates or companies say that we will be buying, not we will be buying, you can buy more shares from the company itself directly than you have. And right issue will be available only to the people who have already shares in their account. Okay, so what company says that suppose you have a 100 share, and company says that you can buy 100 more share from us. Then you will say that why the hell I will buy more shares from you. So what do you say that? Okay, the company will say that okay, 100 shares you have at 200 rupees in the market, but we will give you at 150 rupees. So you can buy 150 more shares from us at 150 rupees. So that is benefit, right? From market rate you are getting cheaper, and this only the people who have shares can apply for that rights issue. Okay, so last rights issue I had seen in Indian Hotel was trading around 200, and they said you can buy shares from us at 180 rupees. And same ratio things applies, like they will be announcing this many shares we will be giving. So people who have 100 shares, they can buy, let's say, 20 more shares at cheaper price or discounted price, just like OFS kind of thing, right? And why company brings the rights issue? For two reasons. First, suppose they have lot of loans, okay, and lot of their income is going to pay the interest. So instead of going and taking loan from the banks, they will say that their shareholders give us more money and take more shares, and whatever money we'll get, we'll go and repay the loan so that company will benefit. Okay, that could be one reason to pay their loans. Our company is not able to no meet their operating cost. So to run the company, they need some money, right? If they are not able to, company is not able to generate that money, they may go and tell their stakeholders, okay, we are facing tough time to run our business, and you give us more money in the form of rights issue, buying more shares. That could be other reason. Then there could be one more reason, like some say company have one office or one factory and they want to go for another factory. So what they will do is either they can go and take the loan, they can place their own shares, or they will arrange the fund from different ways by going into the different people, or they can go back to their shareholders and they say that, okay, we are doing good business and we see that there is huge demand of our product or service, and we want to go for expansion, company's expansion. So you buy more share from us, give money, and we will apply that money for the growth. So whenever they bring the rights issue, they give also reason for what purpose they are coming with the rights issue, and they will be telling how much money will be utilized for what reason. So rights issue, buyback and rights issue are two way where company buys their, no, in rights issue they sell their more share, they bring more share, okay, to collect the money, to collect the fund, or no, get more money from market or their shareholders. So we hope you understand buyback and rights issue. In the rights issue also you have to apply, buyback you have to apply, rest of the things you don't have to take any action.